And it's Mark. It is Sunday, so you know what that means. We're finishing out March here, so I'm going to do one more before we spin back to Scotch. Again, last week I did the Penderyn from their gold line, the Madeira cask. So today I'm going to do one from their other line, this is the Dragon line. I didn't realize it when I bought it, but this is also a Madeira cask. I think there's also three in this one, in this series. I think one has a port cask, one has a bourbon cask, and then this one has a Madeira cask. So another Madeira. But you know what? I really like Madeira. I don't think I've ever had a bad whiskey that was finished in Madeira. I think it seems like every time, but they always turn out wonderful. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so, right, let me pull it up here. You can see the bottle, and it's really pretty. And again, I think I talked about it last week, but I'll go through it again. Penderyn is a Welsh distillery. It's the first distillery built in Wales in over 100 years. And I think it opened about 2010 maybe, somewhere around there. So it's probably more recent than that, but anyway, it's in the last video. So it's also, Wales is on the western side of England. Scotland, of course, is to the north. This is going to be south and to the west of that. And this is a single malt Welsh whiskey. It is 41% ABV. It is unchilled filtered, and there is no color added. And the name of the distillery, it's located the name of the distillery comes from the town it's located in. The name of the town is Penderyn. And the distillery team is all female distillery team. And let's see. Oh, the dragon is the emblem of Wales. It's on their flag. Also on their uniforms for their rugby, and I assume their soccer/football, depending on what country you're from, on their uniforms. And it's always a red dragon, so it's hence the very red dragon box. So this one is the Legend, and it's aged in bourbon casks and then finished in Madeira casks. And I think though I know that they have different kinds of stills. They have your traditional pot still or wash still, spirit still, but then they also have their own stills that someone there designed called the Faraday stills, which has a series of plates in it that helps with the distillation. And then with that distillation, they come out with a much higher ABV. It comes out of there at 92% ABV. And but this particular one is aged in a pot still, this particular line. So okay, let's see what else I can tell you. All right, let's see what the bottle says. Penderyn single malt Welsh whiskey. This is the Legend. Aromas of fresh apples and citrus fruits intermingle with cream fudge and sultana raisins in the nose up to create a complex yet fresh, clean, and well-balanced whiskey. In the mouth of this single malt whiskey it's incredible smooth and bold, fresh and rich dried fruits abound. Delicate and sweet on the palate with just a hint of bitterness to remain refreshing, and then slowly this Penderyn presents a long finish, leaving an aftertaste of Madeira cake and sultanas. And I think there's some more stuff on the box. Part of the United Kingdom since medieval times, Wales first became home of the native people of Britain, driven west by early Norse and Saxon invaders. In this mountainous, small country, rich in myth and legend, many speak of the ancient Welsh language, and all have fierce pride in their identity. In the south of the country's Brecon Beacons National Park, the unique and independent single malt whiskey distillery at Penderyn revives a century-old Welsh tradition. Four distillers from Wales were among the founders of American bourbon. So there's some kind of connection to bourbon. Each day, our unique copper stills are charged with a fermented malted barley wash. This is distilled into pure single malt spirit, which is marred with spring water from our own source before being filled into oak casks that are laid down to develop. Penderyn Legend is matured in specifically reserved ex-bourbon casks made from American oak before receiving further maturation in oak barriques that have previously held Madeira wine to develop a harmonious single malt whiskey with a subtle but sophisticated character and soft golden hues. This great all-arounder is the essential expression of the legendary Penderyn house style that has all the richness of flavor and light fruitiness that Penderyn is famous for worldwide. So anyway, I think I got to try this when I was at the Whiskies of the World, but I can't say for sure. But that's something was always interested in getting about all this. So I finally was able to get it. Finally was able to find it. I think I got it in Houston. So okay, give you the little color. Give you some color. You can see it's no color. Obviously, it's gonna no age statement. So yeah, that's definitely can tell this is, and it's going to be a young whiskey. I already know that. So let's see here. Yeah, I can smell a little bit of Madeira on there. All right, that's plenty. So, okay. Show it to you in the glass. Very, very yellow. All right, I'll give it a spin. We'll see what we got. Okay, let's see here. Very fruity. Raisins, grapes, apples, definitely. Really strong apples, and some raisins. I'm not getting any vanilla from the bourbon. I think last week too also that I really had trouble getting it. Really, this one's even stronger grapes and raisins than the Madeira Gold line. I think I have a little bit more pears on the Gold line. This one's definitely more apples. It's young. It is peppery, but not as peppery as I expected. Just got it's sweet. Got a little bit of, I don't know what that is. Maybe apricots. See if there's anything new on here. A little bit coming through, but really almost no vanilla or caramel or toffee. It's really just a fruit, a bunch of fruit, and that's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's really not as peppery as I thought. I can tell the ABV's low because it's really not that hot. It's finish, but it does finish a little long, medium. I'll say medium finish, and really, it's like raisins on the finish. And what else? It's very sweet. Again, it's not bad. It's not an expensive whiskey, so yeah. All right, so I gotta score this one here. It's not bad. It needs to age. I think I said that last week too. I understand why. That's a new distillery that they're getting this stuff out as quick as they can, but make some money. But this really needs to sit a little bit longer. It's better than average. So I'm going to give it 6 stars. All right, we'll see you next time.